Buen día, mi nombre es David Tovar, soy licenciado en Lenguas Extranjeras, egresado de la Universidad Pedagógica y Tecnológica de Colombia en el año 2012. Llevo más o menos una carrera de unos 7 años de docencia, de los cuales 4 los he dedicado al sector público. Esos 4 años, alrededor de 4 años, los he laburado todos aquí en la misma institución en la que me encuentro, la cual es el Anthony Aphids, que es un colegio que tiene aproximadamente 50 años de tradición en Villavicencio. Se encuentra en un barrio, digamos, de extracción humilde, popular, estrato 2, y por lo tanto nuestros estudiantes, la mayoría de los estudiantes del colegio, se encuentran son de esa extracción social, estrato 2, 3 principalmente. El colegio cuenta con una planta docente de 40 docentes, divididos entre la sede principal, que es la que me encuentro y en la que dicto clase, y la sede Antonia Santos. Mi carga académica está compuesta por las asignaturas de inglés y español, pero me concentro principalmente en inglés, que es el área de humanidades. Tenemos aproximadamente 1000 estudiantes en la institución, y un promedio de 35 estudiantes en cada salón. Para el caso que nos atañe, que es el del grado 10º, ellos son 41 estudiantes, los cuales tienen una población, digamos, un poco variada. Tenemos desde población migrante, tenemos estudiantes que vienen de Venezuela, como también estudiantes que, por ejemplo, han llegado casi que de 3 o 2 meses después de otras ciudades del país, y están, digamos, en ese proceso de adaptación en el curso. A ese curso lo conozco hace aproximadamente 2 años, hemos venido trabajando juntos durante 2 años, y es un grupo que se caracteriza por tener, digamos, una buena disciplina, pero le hace falta de pronto un poquito mejorar la parte académica. Como en todo grupo, hay estudiantes que sobresalen mucho, y hay otros estudiantes que toca estar ahí detrás de ellos para que no se nos queden atrás. El propósito de la clase es repasar las nociones de pasado simple. ¿Por qué digo que repasar? Porque es que más adelante vamos a ver la clase que es el segundo condicional. Y para ver el segundo condicional es muy necesario retomar las estructuras del pasado simple. Para eso se les enseñará cómo expresar ideas de situaciones que ocurrieron en el pasado, principalmente van a ser frases afirmativas y en preguntas. Me gustaría abordar un tema mucho más amplio, pero el problema es el tiempo, que es que en 40 minutos, 50 minutos, tratar de recordar todas las estructuras gramaticales sería un poco apresurado. Pero de todas maneras, ellos ya tienen unas bases y por eso es que no es necesario, digamos, entrar tanto en profundidad explicando el tema desde cero, porque ya algo recuerdan de los grados anteriores. Para esto vamos a repasar un poco lo que son los verbos, recordar el concepto de verbos regulares e irregulares, cómo se crean los verbos regulares y cuáles son algunos de los verbos irregulares. Sobre todo en miras a ampliar eso cuando estemos trabajando el segundo condicional. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Okay, guys. So we're going to start our activity today by showing you the different characters that we have watched regarding cartoons. So I want to show you some pictures and I want you to tell me if you remember the names of those characters. For example, we have here the first one. Do you remember the name of this character or do you remember the name of this cartoon? Baby, Boadilla. Dexter's Lab, that's right, very good. Remember the rules, guys. If you want to participate, you want to raise your hand before participating, okay? Okay. Dexter's Lab, very good, baby. Okay. We're going to continue with the second one. This is a little bit old. It's from the 90s. I don't know if you remember the name of this character or the name of this show. Does somebody remember the name of this show or the character? No idea? Okay, this guy is called Freakazoid. And in Spanish, it's called something like Fenomenoide. I don't know if you have ever heard his name. No? No, it's not fantasy, baby. It's Freakazoid. Okay, anyway. It's a little bit old. Okay, we're going to continue with the next one. No, not that one. Do you remember the names of those characters? Juan Pablo,
Pinky Cerebros.
That's right, my friend. And in English, what's the name of that cartoon in English? It's very, very similar to Spanish. Pinky, it's Pinky. Pinky and the Brain. That's right. Very good, Mr. Parral. Pinky and the Brain. Also, I have another picture here for you. This is a pretty popular and famous cartoon character. Mr. Pardo, what is it? What is its name?
Its name, the Panther.
Very good, my friend. Just remember the word there. Pink Panther. That's right. And finally, I have this one. It comes from the 90s too. Sophia, what is its name? Rugrats. Very good, baby. So, probably, you might be wondering why I was showing you these pictures. It's because we're going to carry out an activity regarding the Pink Panther. We're going to work with the Pink Panther. But before we continue with this activity, I need to tell you what you are going to learn today, okay? Today, we are going to learn how to express ideas in past, okay? We are going to learn how to tell something that happened in the past and finished. So, when we want to start a sentence that is in past, we need to follow this order. We need to understand that first we need a subject, okay? A subject is the person that carries out the action. After the subject, we have to use the verb, but the verb is in, that's right, my friend, is in past. Now, we need to remember that we have two kinds of verbs. We have, before we continue with the structure, we need to remember that we have regular verbs and what's the other category? Irregular verbs. Very good, my friends. Irregular verbs. The regular verbs are called that way because you make the past form of those verbs by adding ed. For example, we have the action clean. Do you remember what clean in Spanish is? Limpiar. Very good. So, in this case, clean is a regular verb. How do you create the past form of regular verbs? You just have to add ed at the end, okay? And the pronunciation, repeat. In present, clean. Cleaned. With the at the end, okay? Repeat. In present, clean. In past, cleaned. Okay. So you create the past form of regular verbs by adding ed. For example, we have another regular verb. We have work, right? What's the past form of work? Who wants to tell me what the past form of work is? Raise your hand. Michelle. Very good, baby. But remember, the pronunciation is... the way you spell it is worked. But the pronunciation is not worked. The pronunciation is worked. Repeat, guys. Repeat, class. Worked. Okay, good. So, regular verbs, you have to add ed at the end of the verb, right? But the irregular verbs are a little bit more complicated, a little bit more difficult. Because, there are no rules to follow. You just have to remember them by heart. For example, we have the action go. You know what go means in Spanish, guys? Lázaro, what is it? Ir. Very good. But go is not a regular verb. Go is an irregular verb. So we are not going to add ed. What is the past form of go, Ms. Medina? But that is the past participle. No, it's okay. We have go and we have gone here. But this is the past participle form. And here in the middle, we have a different form. Parado. When, my friend. That's right. So, this is the present form of the verb. This is the past form. And this is the past participle. We are going to use the one in the middle. the past form of the verb, which is went, okay? Another example. We have the action drink, right? This is an irregular verb. Do you remember what the past form of drink is? Raise your hand if you know the answer. Miss Bobadilla? With A or with U? I mean, did you say this? Drank? Or drunk? Which is the correct one? With U or with A? Drank with A, because drunk is the past participle form. Really close, but it was okay. Drink, drank, drunk. But we are not interested in this one. We are going to use just present and past. Go, went, drink, and drank, okay? So I'm going to think of a verb, and you are going to tell me if you remember the past form of that verb. For example, do you remember the past form of the action buy? Okay, first of all, what is buy in Spanish? That's right. Do you remember the past form of buy? Different person. Sanchez. Very good, my friend. So we have buy here. And we have bought and bought. Yes, this is the past participle form, and it's a coincidence that it's the same that the past form. But we are going to use the one in the middle, okay? So, the structure for affirmative sentences is subject, verb in past, and finally, we have, what do we have at the end, guys?
Complement.
The complement, very good. Complement. For example, Maria, and we're going to use this verb, take. Take. First question. Is take a regular verb or an irregular verb? Irregular, right? Yeah. Okay, and what's the past form of take? Raise your hand. Michelle. That is the past participle form, which is taken. Miss Medina. Took. Very good. So we have here take, the past form, which is took, and the past participle form, which is taken. So which one am I going to use? Take, took, or taken? Took. Very good. So for example, Maria took, I don't know, a shower, for example. A shower last night. You know what take a shower means, or took a shower means? What is take a shower in Spanish, guys? Raise your hand if you want to participate. Mr. Asensio. That's right, my friend. So in past, took a shower. In Spanish? That's right. And last night, what is last night? Very good, my friend. Very good. Okay. So, any questions about this structure, or is it clear? Okay. The most important part here is the verb, okay? You gotta pay attention to the verb. So, we need to pay attention if it's a regular verb or an irregular verb. Okay. Now that I already explained this structure, I'm going to show you a video. It's going to be a video about the Pink Panther. That's why we were watching some cartoons character here. And you will have to fill out this piece of paper, okay? Please hand them out. Hand them out. Hand them out, and I'm going to explain what you're going to do in a minute. Hand them out, and hand them out, please. Yes, bro. No, you don't have to write the name on it. No, just have to complete it. No name. Don't worry. Yes, bro. Thank you, my friend. Does somebody have a piece of paper? All of you? Yes? All of you? Okay, good. So I'm going to raise my board. Okay, so what are you going to do? Please pay attention to the TV because I'm going to explain what you will do. Okay, you have 10 sentences there, 10 exercises. For example, we have number 1. Number 1 says, the Pink Panther blanket some worms. And you have to put the verb in the correct tense. In this case, in past. Okay, so number 1, you have the A option, the B option, and the C option. You have to tell me, for example, teacher, the correct option is A, or the correct option is B, or the correct option is C, okay? According to what you watch on the TV. For example, number 1, the Pink Panther blanket some words, and you have the action by, right? You have the action by. My first question, is by a regular or an irregular verb? Irregular verb. So we're going to classify them here. Regular and irregular verbs. Okay? So, for example, if we have by here in the first blanket, the past form is bought. So, which one are you going to use? By or bought? But, because it's the verb in past, okay? So, we're going to watch the video. I'm going to make some pauses, and you will tell me what the correct form of the verb is. So, here's the video. Classic film. Okay, guys, first question. What is the name of that animal? Wait a minute. What is the name of that animal?
An animal.
What is, in English, yes. Do you remember its name, mister? Worms. Those are worms, okay? So, wait a minute. Pay attention here. Okay. Exercise number 2. You have there the worms blanket into the can, and you have 3 options: A, B, or C. So who wants to help me with that one? Mr. Moreno.
C.
Okay, can you please read the full sentence? The worms, the full sentence, read it. Okay, but the full sentence, the words, subject, verb, and complement.
The word went into the can.
The worms went into the can. That's right. Very good, my friend. That's right. Okay, please, guys, select the correct option. Which is the correct option? A, B, or C? Everyone.
C.
C. So please circle the correct option, which is C. The worms went into the can. Very good. And my question is go a regular verb or an irregular verb?
Irregular.
It's an irregular verb. And the past form is went. Okay, so we are learning by watching this video. We're going to continue. Okay, a new action. Count. Count is this. That's right. So, who wants to help me with the exercise number 3? Raise your hand if you want to help me. Mr. Mora.
Is correct answer is A.
A, okay. Can you please read the full sentence?
The Pink Panther come the worms.
That's right. The correct option is A, but the pronunciation, my friends, repeat. You are going to repeat after me. Count it. Repeat, please. Count it. So, my question. Is count a regular verb or an irregular verb? It's a regular verb. So, in this case, I'm going to write it here. Count. Repeat, guys, please. Count. That is in present. In past,
Come.
repeat after me, please. Counted. Count. Counted. So the correct option is A. Please select the A answer. Okay, we're going to continue watching the video. Okay, a new action there. We're going to continue with exercise number 4. Who wants to help me? A volunteer. Raise your hand, number 4. Different person, a different person. Okay, Michelle, help me with number 4. We have the action, come. So my first question, is come a regular or an irregular verb?
Regular.
It's an irregular verb. What's the past form of come? Do you remember? Okay, we have come here, and come is the past participle form, but we are not using the past participle form today. Do you remember the past form of that action? Miss Bobadilla? Very good, baby. Just remember the pronunciation. Guys, repeat everybody, please.
Come.
Came. Came. Come. Came. So, Miss Bobadilla, which is the correct option for number 4? Very good. Guys, please select the correct option. In this case is A, B, C, A, okay? Please select the correct option. The word came out of the can. Good. We're going to continue. Number 5. Okay, that action. Hit. That's right, my friends. So, okay, this time I'm going to select a person, okay? This time, Mr. Rojas is going to help me with exercise number 5. You have 3 options there. Okay, first, Mr. Rojas, hit. Is that a regular verb or an irregular verb?
Regular.
Regular or irregular? Do you remember? Regular, well, it's not a regular verb, my friend. Guys, if it's not a regular verb, it means that it's what? It's an irregular verb. And what is the past form of hit? Mr. Chavarria? Had, well, that's not exactly the past form of hit. So keep on trying. Mister? No, it's the same. Actually, the pronunciation is the same. Hit, and the past form is hit, okay? So guys, repeat please. Hit. Hit. Okay, it doesn't change at all, okay? So guys, taking into account that, Mr. Rojas, the correct answer for option number 4, exercise number 5 is A, B, or C? B. Guys, please select the correct option, which is B. Because the past form of hit is hit. It's the same, okay? We're going to continue. Okay, a new action. Crash. And what is crash? That's right. Maria Paula. Number 6. My first question is crash a regular verb or an irregular verb? Irregular? Well, I don't think so, lady. So, it's not an irregular verb. So, if it's not an irregular verb, it means that it's regular verb. So, crash. And how do you create the past form of crash? Yes, but how do you create? How do you create it? It's with ed. Yeah, but the pronunciation, repeat guys, crash. And this one is with T at the end. Listen to me. Crashed. Crashed. Okay, repeat. Crash. Crashed. So, Maria Paula, which is the correct answer in this case? A, B, or C in exercise number 6? B. The correct option is B. So, guys, please circle B. That's right. Number 7. We're going to continue with the next one. Okay, there you have a new action. That's right. That is cut. Okay? So, who knows if cut is a regular verb or an irregular verb? Raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand. Mr. Garcia, is an irregular verb. Do you remember the past form of cut? What is the past form of this verb? Do you remember? But the pronunciation is cut, okay? So, how do you spell it? C. Continue. C. U. T. Just like hit, the verb in present and in past is the same, okay? Just like this one. Hit, cut, okay? So, which is the correct option, Mr. Garcia, in this case?
A.
The correct option is A. Please, guys, circle the correct option. A. Okay, exercise number 8. Okay, there you have a new action, smash. Smash is this. Yeah. Okay, so, for everyone, is a smash a regular verb or an irregular verb?
Regular.
Pardo. Irregular? This one? Or regular? This one? Regular, that's right. It's a regular verb, smash. So the past form is, yes, but remember the pronunciation is not smash it. Remember that this sounds like T. So repeat, in present, repeat. Smash. Smashed. Smashed. Okay. So guys, the correct option, which is the correct option, A, B, or C? B. The correct option is B. Please circle B. We're almost done with this exercise. Okay, there we had a new action. You have the action catch. And what is catch? Do you remember what catch is? Miss Medina? What, baby? Yes, no, it's not a regular verb. It's an irregular verb. But my question is, do you remember what it means in Spanish? What is catch in Spanish? No, that is watch. Close? It sounds similar, but it's not the same. Mister? It's more like capture. What is capture? Baby? That's right. So catch is like capture, okay? So, in this case, it's not a regular verb. It's an irregular verb. So we have catch here. Catch. And what is the past form of this action? A different person. This time I'm going to choose Valeria. Do you remember the past form of that verb? Could you please spell it for me? C-A-U-G-H-T. Very good. And do you know what the pronunciation of this verb is in past? Really close, yeah. Guys, repeat. In present, catch. In past, caught. Caught. This sounds like O in Spanish, okay? Caught. That's right. So, Valeria, which is the correct option, A, B, or C? The correct option is C. Please, guys, circle the C option. And finally, the last one. Okay, guys, a new action, fight. What's fight? Okay, Camila, is fight a regular verb or an irregular verb? Irregular, you said? Regular? Well, let me tell you something. It is not. It's not a regular verb. It's an irregular verb. Fight. And what's the past form of fight, Mr. Parral? Could you please spell it? F-O-U-G-H-T. Fought, okay? Repeat, guys. Fight. Fought. Catch. Caught. Fought. Okay? The pronunciation is pretty similar. You just have to change the first consonant. Caught. Fought, okay? Repeat, caught. Fought. Okay, we're going to... Okay, I think that's the end, right? We're going to finish watching this cartoon and we're going to continue with the second activity. Okay, guys, that was the cartoon. The idea here was to practice the past form of the verbs, okay? And to practice the affirmative sentence structure. Remember, regular verbs, you add ed at the end, and irregular verbs, well, you need to learn them by heart, the way they change, okay? So we're going to continue with the second activity. This is an activity called Find Someone Who. So please pass them out. Pass them out, please. Pass them out. Pass them out. And pass them out, please. You need one? Okay, sorry, bro. Yes, bro. What? Yes, I'm going to explain that in a minute, okay? So, okay, I'm going to take the extra ones. Excuse me. Does everybody have one of this? Need one? Another one? A different one? No? All of you? Okay, good. My homie. Okay. So, guys, before we continue, I need to explain something. We are going to learn how to create questions, how to make questions, how to ask questions, okay? And it has a special structure, which is a little bit different regarding the affirmative structure. And the yes-no question structure for simple past goes like this. First, you need did, okay? Did is always there when you're going to formulate a question. Did, after did, the subject, the person that carries out the action. Subject. And after the subject, you have the verb, but the verb, pay attention to this part, the verb is in present, okay? It's not in past. What, babe? Okay. The verb is in present, not in past. For example, if you have go and you have went, go is the present form. Present, the normal form. And went is the past form. So for questions, which one am I going to use? Went or go? Go. Go because it's in present, okay? Just an example. Finally, complement and the question mark at the end, okay? So for example, did you, in this case, did you go, I don't know, complement to Restrepo yesterday? I don't know. Restrepo. Yesterday, for example. We have this question. Did you go to Restrepo yesterday? What is the translation of that question in Spanish? Raise your hand if you want to participate. How do you say that in Spanish, Mr. Mora? ¿Fuiste? ¿Sí? ¿Tú?
Fuiste
a Restrepo ayer. That is the structure for questions. Imagine that it's not you. Imagine that it's with Erica. So, what's the correct form for that question? Did, not you, in this case Erica. Did she or did Erica? Both options are correct. I mean, she or Erica. The verb go in present. To Restrepo. Yesterday or last week. I mean, the complement. It's up to you. But remember, it's always something that happened. Not in the future, not in present. What? In past. Okay? In past. Okay, so guys, you have a chart there. You have a piece of paper there, which is this one. It is called Find Someone Who. The idea here is that you need to find a person in this classroom that did this activity. For example, the first activity, ate empanadas last night. What is ate empanadas last night in Spanish? Raise your hand if you... Miss Gavilan? What is it? What is ate empanadas in Spanish? Ate is the past form of what verb? In Spanish? I mean, in the present form?
Comió empanadas.
Okay, in Spanish is comer, and in present, in English?
Comeré
Ate is the past form, present.
empanadas.
Eat, okay? So what is ate empanadas? Comió empanadas anoche. Okay, so we're going to practice. For example, Milena, did you eat empanadas last night? You have two options. You can say yes or you can say no. Yes or no? Okay, when you are going to say no, you will have to say no. Repeat, Milena, no. No, I didn't. Or imagine that the answer is yes. Yes, full answer, guys, full answer. I ate empanadas last night, okay? Last night. So, we're going to practice. Milena, did you eat empanadas last night? I didn't. Okay, I'm going to keep on looking. Natalia, did you eat empanadas last night? Okay, so I need to keep on looking for a person who did it. Ms. Marin, did you eat empanadas last night? Mr. Wasa, did you eat empanadas last night? No, I didn't. Mr. Escobar, did you eat empanadas last night? Francie, did you eat empanadas last night? Very good, baby. So in this case, she said yes. So here, you will have to complete with her name. In this case, ate empanadas last night, Francie, okay? So you have to find out a person who did this activity, but a different person for each sentence. So see, if you have Francie here, you cannot repeat Francie. You have to look for a different person. Is okay? Okay, now you are going to ask me before you ask your classmates. So please, I don't know, Maria Paula, ask me the second question. Remember, the question is, did you, and the rest. No, I didn't. But very good. That is the question. Is it understood? Is it clear? Yes. Okay, guys. So please stand up, walk around, and ask your classmates. I'll be walking around just to check if you're asking in English. Remember to ask in English. English. Walk around, ask your classmates. English, baby, tell me. For the first one, yes. But for the rest, a different person. Yes, mister. No, only if the person answers yes. For example, ask me a question. Ask me a question. Did you eat? Remember the verb present. Repeat. Did you eat? So, no, I didn't. So, my name doesn't go there. Look for a different person. Yes, but not in my case, because I said no. Baby. No, you don't write the name. Yeah, look for a different person who did it, okay? Okay, what's the question? Ask me a question, baby. Okay. Yes? That's right, but remember, baby, the verb is in present, went is in past, the present form is go. So it's not did you went, it's did you go. Did you go because the verb is in present, okay? So ask me a question. Yeah? To a party last week? Yes. Yes, I went to a party last week, so you can write my name. My name is Toar, right, Mr. Toar, baby? No, you cannot repeat the name of a person. Different person. Yes, with V. Yeah. Excuse me? Mr. Pardo, do you have a question to ask me? Ask me a question. Mr. Toar, Mr. Toar. Okay, but remember, the structure for question is did you? So repeat, did you go because it's in present? Did you? Yeah. Movie theater last Wednesday? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't go to the movie theater. Baby, you got a question to me? Yes, baby. I rode a bike to school yesterday. Yes, you can write my name. No, I'm not that fast. Okay. Tell me, bro. What? But you wrote my name here, so you have to look for a different person. Different person, always a different person. Yes, I did, but remember the pronunciation. It's not playa, it's plate with D at the end. Okay, repeat. Did you play? Yes, I played video games last week. Okay, good, bro. You can write my name. Excuse me. Sure, baby. English, baby. Tell me. Ask you. Of course, honey. Yes, I did. I rode a bike to school yesterday. I always ride my bike. Mister.
Ride a bike to school yesterday?
Yes, I rode a bike to school yesterday. Mr. Romero, ask me a question. Very good, my friend. Just remember the pronunciation. It's not read, it's right. Did you write a bike? Yes, I rode a bike to school yesterday, so you can write my name. Okay, guys. Sit down, come back to your places. Sit down. Once again, please sit down. Have a seat. Guys, please have a seat. Guys, okay, time's up, please. Sit down, come back to your places, please. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're going to share the ones that you have. Okay. So, for example, Ms. Medina, did you find someone who ate empanadas last night? No, you didn't find someone? Okay, good. Who found a person who ate empanadas last night? Raise your hand. Mr. Wasa. So, who ate empanadas? Okay, so repeat, my friend. Francie ate
empanadas last night.
That's right, very good. Good. Number 2. Did you guys find someone who passed an English exam last month? Sophia?
Samuel passed an English exam last month.
Excellent, baby. Very good. Did you guys find someone who went to a party last week? Mr. Pardo?
Went to a party last week.
Okay, but remember, we don't use the present form and the past form. It's not go went, it's in past went. So repeat the answer. Miss? Who's that guy? JP Herrera Hernandez. Ah, Juan Pablo. Okay.
A party
Went to a party
Went to a party last week.
last week. That's right. Okay, remember, we don't use did you when you have an affirmative sentence. It's just the subject and the verb in past. JP or Juan Pablo went to a party last week. Did you guys find somebody who made dinner last night? Oh, wait, Francie. Excellent. Mora, you made dinner last night? Yes. Okay, great. Did you find somebody who helped his or her mother last week? Nobody did?
Nobody.
Okay, good. Nobody. Did you find somebody who played video games?
Mario played video games last week.
Mario played video games last week. Okay. That was the activity for today, guys. So, this is your homework, okay? What's homework? You have to, in your house, you have to write 10 activities that you did last week, okay? For example, last week, I ate a hamburger. Last week, I had an accident, for example, I don't know. Yes, with your own activities. 10 activities that you did last week, okay? Is it clear? Is it understood? Yes, okay. Malagon, what is the homework? No, the homework. What's the homework that you have for next class? Okay, but what do you have to do?
A question.
How many activities, how many sentences do you have to write? 1, 2, 3, how many? 10. It's not 1. 10. About what? Activities that you did in the past, in this case, last week, okay? Yes, 10 activities you did last week, okay? Mr. Moreno, what is the homework? What? Repeat, please, louder, because I can hear you.
Pasar,
10 activities in past. 10 activities in past that you did, okay? So guys, before we finish, I have a question for you. It could be in Spanish. It could be in Spanish. No problem. What do you think of this activity? Did you like the activity? Didn't you like the activity? In Spanish, in Spanish. Raise your hand if you want to participate. Juan Pablo.
pues la actividad está interesante, dinámica, sí.
Okay, was it something different to what you normally do? Is it different to what we do?
Sí, la verdad sí.
Okay, did you like the video? Did you like the video? Did you like the Pink Panther
La
video?
bandera rosa es un clásico.
Okay, it's a classic one. Okay, baby? Okay, thank you. Any other opinion? What do you think of this activity? No? Okay, guys, so thanks for participating and see you next class. Don't forget the homework for the next class, okay? Okay, thank you. That's it. Okay, bye, guys. Bueno, las estrategias que utilicé en la clase fue iniciar con digamos, un warming up que llamamos, un calentamiento. La idea era atrapar la atención de ellos, para eso traté de recurrir a algo que a ellos les gusta, que son los cartoons. Entonces, una vez que habíamos prestado la atención, me permitió introducir el tema. Decidí utilizar un video, primero que todo, para aprovechar los elementos multimedia con los que afortunadamente contamos en el salón de clase, porque en nuestro colegio casi todos los salones tienen televisores, y me pareció que el video era una forma, digamos, no tan monótona de explicar lo que es el pasado simple, sino que a través de imágenes en movimiento podríamos utilizarlo para que ellos estuvieran reactivando ese conocimiento que ya tenían y que se les acababa de recordar. Después de la práctica guiada, que fue el video, pasamos a hacer una práctica individual, en la cual iban a trabajar la parte del habla, del speaking. Para eso yo tenían que interactuar con sus compañeros y la verdad fue bastante satisfactorio el hecho de ver que a pesar, ellos aún a pesar de que son conscientes de que la pronunciación no es perfecta y que tienen que pulir su pronunciación, lo intentaron y lo hicieron, o sea, estuvieron bastante participativos. Igual estaba ahí yo para corregirlos y tratar de pulir un poco más lo que es la parte de la pronunciación. Después de esa actividad guiada, como nuestro modelo institucional, del PEI, es el modelo sociocrítico, quise darle la oportunidad a un estudiante de que comentara qué le parecía la actividad, pues que hablara libremente, si le había gustado, si no le había gustado. Afortunadamente, y creo que fue la impresión general, los estudiantes disfrutaron de las actividades. Fue una actividad que se salía un poco, digamos, del molde, de despegarnos del tablero, de despegarnos de lo que es la gramática, sino tener una oportunidad de interactuar, interactuar entre ellos mismos y sobre todo con temas que no son ajenos a ellos, que son muy propios de ellos. Las preguntas que ellos tenían que hacer, por ejemplo, que si ayudaron a la mamá a la clase la noche anterior, que si la habían ayudado la semana anterior, perdón, que si prepararon la cena, que si cuidaron de sus hermanos. Son realidades del contexto particular de ellos. También esa actividad estaba encaminada hacia contextualizar hacia realidades cercanas de ellos. Ya haciendo un balance general de la clase, claro, hay muchos espacios, digamos, conocimiento que hace falta reforzar, principalmente la parte de estructura y la parte de pronunciación. Sin embargo, yo creo que se cumplió el objetivo de la clase, que era recordarles el tema y sobre todo se logró que interactuaran entre ellos en inglés, que muchas veces la pena y a veces más por la cámara se sienten un poco cohibidos de hacerlo. Obviamente estaría mintiendo si digo que lograron 100% la apropiación del tema, que lo recordaron al dedo, estaría mintiendo. Pero sí creo que les refrescó bastante y logramos activar muchos conocimientos previos. Afortunadamente pude desarrollar la clase en el tiempo que tenía planeado y digamos que en términos generales me siento bastante contento con el desempeño de mis estudiantes. Consciente de que hay que mejorar, pero fue un gran paso, un gran avance el que logramos el día de hoy.